Okay, welcome back. We are in Thieves Guild.
I knew it right.
We spoke to Brynjolf and he told us to infiltrate
Is a
Mercer's
lovely
house.
Kirava.
So we're just going to run over. Of course we need to
We really must help him find the amethysts.
go into the Ragged Flagon because we need to speak to one of the silver-haired thieves out here who's had a thing for one of the guards. Or had a sort of tryst, a lover's tryst anyway, let's call it. Just make our way over here. Not him, he doesn't have any hair.
Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street.
This woman, we're talking to this woman, Vex, I think it is.
Telling you which way is up.
If I see Frey, I'll pluck his eyes from his skull with my bare hands.
No, it's not Vex.
While you're
It's
in
probably
there,
Sapphire.
help yourself to anything in Frey's.
Can't remember whether it was Sapphire or Vex. I do remember it's one of the women anyway. Dash over here. Carlisle doesn't help you for some reason. Speak to Sapphire, see what she has to say.
I dare Mercer to come back here.
Is that all she has to
One
say?
foot in the cistern and I'll cut it off.
Who did we have to speak to? Brynjolf, who did we speak to? Best way.
Good question. If you can get past his trained watchdog. No.
It's not
I'd
a ramp.
wager a
Yep, we
well-placed
spoke
shot
about
the
the ramp.
ramp's mechanism would lure it.
Watchdog.
Mercer's talk to Vex. She used to know him very well, if you catch my meaning.
Okay, it's Vex. It is Vex, but we need to access or start up that quest. We need to go. I'm gonna put my hand away. Put my hand away. Stop playing with myself and using that basic needs spell. You can run a lot faster with your hands in your pockets. There you are. Now I can speak to her. Now I can speak to her. Okay.
Need to stay focused in case Frey comes back. Make it fast.
Brynjolf said you had info on Vold. That's the
That
watchdog.
pig. Oh, I have info on him. More than you care to know.
I want to get on his good side.
Vald? Good side? Think you have the wrong person. The only thing Vald understands is
You
gold.
did quite well.
A man after my own
I'm sure
heart.
Shad will be really happy.
Buy him off.
Sure, but he'll ask for a whole lot. I mean, you are asking him to betray Mercer Frey. Your best bet would be to erase his debt with Maven Blackbriar. If you talk to her, she might be able to give you the details. Of course, you could just run him through and take what you need off his corpse. I could care less.
Yes.
While you're
Well, I
in
don't
there,
want to kill people.
help
I end
yourself
up
to
killing
anything in
far
Frey's
too
name.
many people.
I would.
I hope you feel happy with yourself now. You have proven your value to Brynjolf for the cheap price of ruining the life of some nice Riften citizens.
Yep, yep. Yeah, so we just have to go and find Mercer. He apparently lives or has a house in Riften. I wonder if we can... I bet you it's a nice house. It must be a nice house. I initially thought it was Sapphire.
dare
So
Mercer to come
Sapphire and
back
Vex look very
Except one
similar
foot
apart
in
from in their
cistern and I'll
colouring.
cut-
You can buy a house in Riften. You can buy Honeyside Manor, I think, but I wonder if Mercer's is better. Because after all, he is a boss of the Thieves Guild, and with all that money that he's been pilfering from the Thieves Guild, you'd expect him to actually be able to afford a decent house. Well, he can certainly effectively afford a house car that I have to pay off. Which reminds me, my house car has just wandered off. Well, I've left her far behind, so I will at some point go and try and fetch her. After a while, of course, what
Can I
happens
come
is
with
they
you
end
just
up
away?
going back to
Sounds so
where you
exciting.
originally found
I'm
them.
sure
So
it will
Lydia
be
would
very
eventually
useful
end up
for you.
going to... maybe Blackbrush should be in here. Yeah, Lydia will end up going back to Dragon's Reach. So that's where you found her initially, so that makes sense.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right.
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
Yeah, look, shut
Never
up.
seen Miol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Shut up. Oh, a cooking pot. I'm not using cooking pots. He's fed up with using cooking pots, is he?
If
Okay.
your allegiance lies with the Empire,
Get out of
we
the way.
haven't much to discuss.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb.
Changes his tune.
If I can interest you in one of our special
So where
drinks.
is this Maven Blackbriar? She's usually found at the top floor here, hanging around
I
here.
think we
but
should
she's not
hurry
today.
Ostergal and try to find the horn of Jürgen Windcaller.
Sure. Get out of the way though. You two, you get out of the way as well. This is where you actually, because you can't go around asking people where everyone is, I will have to check my map. Shoot the mechanism to lower the ramp. Return to Sylgia. Speak to Maven Blackbriar, should be here somewhere. So I've spoken to Vex. Now, where is Maven Blackbriar? Where is Maven Blackbriar? She's not there. Where else would she hang out? Maybe in Blackbriar's lodge.
Best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected. Fresh meats and
Okay.
produce. Get them before they're gone.
Yes, this is Blackbriar Meadery, so maybe she's hanging out here.
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge me?
I'm the brewmaster around here. What did you want?
Well, we'll just avoid you guys.
Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar Mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim.
We just jump past, because you can't have them getting in the way.
So what if I have a problem? I know how to deal with it.
This is the Meadery, she's not here either, doesn't look like it. She wouldn't be down here.
What makes this smell?
Yeah, there's no one around here. So we could eventually just, if we can't find Maven Blackbriar, what we'll have to do is just kill the guard. And I don't want to do that. I just seriously, I think there should be consequences for killing constantly.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Oh, that reminds me actually, I was watching a few Let's Play of Dragonborn and it does seem very interesting. Of course when it comes to PC I'll be downloading that and seeing how good it is. But yes, I like it, I definitely like it. Maven Blackbriar now, where would you be? Let's check my map again. Blackbriar Meadery, I've been in here. Check my journal again. We are in the Pusuit. Val, that's the guy, but doesn't give you an option. I don't want to do that miscellaneous quest of returning to Sylga yet. It doesn't tell you where Maven Blackbriar is, and you can't ask anyone. How irritating is that?
Beautiful looking to stay alive.
She's not in her two normal places. There she is, there she is. I recognise that
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
I'd like to erase... No, I don't want to say that. I want to say I'd like to erase Bald's debt.
Vald? Why would you want to help that idiot? He owes me a steep debt. In fact, he's lucky all I did was force him to work for Mercer.
What did he
A
do?
few years back, I commissioned a unique quill from a good friend of mine in Winterhold. Vald was tasked with getting it here safely, and it ended up at the bottom of Lake Honrick.
He's in
The
debt to
wizards
a quill.
called it the Quill of Gemination, and demanded a tremendous amount of gold to have it made. If you can locate the quill and return it to me, something Vald was too stupid to do himself, I'll consider the debt satisfied.
Right, so we have to go all the way to Lake... Yep, so we just crashed there, sorry about that. But it is a typical PC thing. So I just wanted to ask, how did it end up in Lake Honrick?
I had Vald meet the caravan from Winterhold on the western end of the lake, so he could avoid the roads. The idiot got lost in the mist and ran his boat right over some rocks, sending it straight to the bottom. He's too stupid to remember where he was, and any attempt I've made to find it in the past has been unsuccessful.
Any ideas where I can
Vold
look?
said his rowboat struck some rocks. I'd check under the water near one of the small islands in the lake. Perhaps you should start at the docks and work your way out towards Golden Glow Estate.
Do you think the white fire?
What is the quill of
The
germination?
quill was supposed to allow me to duplicate any writing I'm viewing in exacting details. I'm sure you can understand how useful that would prove in a business situation, especially where signatures were involved.
What if someone else got their hands on
Fortunately,
it?
the quill required an ink with a unique formula known only to myself. So if you're getting any ideas about selling it to someone else or keeping it, you'll find it would hold little value.
Maybe it can save the life of poor Maria.
Fine. Fine, so we have to go all the way, rather than just going and raiding this guy's house, what we're going to end up doing is going to Lake Honroth.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Now that might sound like dull and boring. Where's Lake Honroth? This is supposed to be Lake Honroth. Somewhere. Yes, this is Lake Honroth somewhere, I think, here. Because I have marked it on my journal. Let's switch off the Pusuit and let's just have that arrow. I hope it is. They were speaking about Golden Glow Estate. There's no map marker to tell me exactly where it was, but they said go to Golden Glow Estate, go and check around the docks. So that's what I shall do. Let's head there.
You know, I knew it right.
Yeah, so yeah, no, I was watching Dragonborn, and what I did like about it was that it was very, very Morrowind-like. Morrowind-like, as in the music was the same as Morrowind, which is good fun, and all the sound effects, all the little houses were the same, all the armors were the same. It was really nostalgic, actually. So we're heading up to Lake Honroth. I was advised to go to the docks and have a search around here, around one of the little islands.
Let's bring the amethyst to Tom Jane as soon as possible. Oh, it really is so good to be able to help.
I'm just gonna catch fish otherwise. I don't know how long I can actually stay underwater for. Meanwhile, I'll catch fish. Salmon are kind of useless. Cyrodiilic spade tails are more useful. At least they're an alchemic ingredient. So I'm looking for a random quill, or maybe even a treasure chest. I'll empty the rivers out of fish though. I'm surprised I haven't been attacked by a slaughterfish. I take it that Villia's behind me swimming around in a bikini. Fast swimmer. Well, I was given several clues of where to look. One of them was that it was off the road, but it did fall off into somewhere around here. Now, it would be really useful to, and I was told it would be around one of the islands, but it would be really useful to use a ring of water breathing if I had one. Of course I don't. Back in Oblivion though, that was all the rage. Oh, there's still these evil enemies, these mercenaries hanging around over here. Fortunately, they don't have arrows, so they can't help me. In the end, of course, I could just get Vilya to go and kill them.
Can I come with you to Aston Grey? Pretty please, it sounds so exciting, and I'm sure I will be very...
Alright, because this part it gets quite boring, and although it might be entertaining for me, what I will do is I'll pause it here, and then when I get close to it, I will tell you.